Here's the truth. Most people will never hit a $500,000 net worth. Not because they're lazy or unlucky, but because no one ever taught them how money really works. Right now, over half of Americans say they're living paycheck to paycheck. Inflation is crushing the middle class, and the average person would need about $500,000 just to feel financially secure. But the good news? You don't need a fancy degree, a rich family, or insider connections to build wealth from nothing. You just need to understand the rules of personal finance, the same rules that turn small habits into life-changing results. So, let's talk about how to reach $500K net worth even if you're broke. Step by step. Mindset shift. How the wealthy think. If you want to build wealth, you have to think like the wealthy. That starts with your money mindset. The wealthy don't spend to look rich. They spend to get rich. They understand delayed gratification, discipline, and long-term thinking. They focus on financial freedom, not short-term pleasure. The biggest trap most people fall into is lifestyle inflation. Every time they make more, they spend more. They get a raise, and suddenly it's a nicer car, better apartment, daily Starbucks, upgraded phone plan. The cycle repeats until they're saving the same dollar amount they did when they earned half as much. To hit $500K, you must flip that script. Live below your means, save aggressively, and invest the difference. The rich do what most people won't, so they can live how most people can't. Step 1. Control what you can. Before you can make money, you have to manage it. Start by tracking every dollar, because money management is the foundation of financial independence. Create a simple budget that shows where your income is going. Cut unnecessary subscriptions, cook at home, and drive a reliable used car. Those choices build financial security faster than any get-rich-quick scheme ever will. Remember, every dollar you don't waste today becomes a seed that compounds tomorrow. The earlier you start, the more time compound interest has to grow your wealth. Step 2. Save aggressively. Most experts tell you to save 10% of your income. But if you want financial freedom, 10% won't cut it. Try to push toward 30%, even 50% if you can. That may sound impossible, but once you strip out lifestyle inflation, it's easier than you think. Every $200 or $500 you invest consistently compounds into real money, hundreds of thousands of dollars over time. When you prioritize saving, you're not being cheap. You're being strategic. You're buying future freedom instead of short-term satisfaction. And when you save that much, you're ready for the next step, putting your money to work. Step 3. Start investing early. Here's the secret. You don't get rich by saving. You get rich by investing. Even if you're broke right now, start small. Open a Roth IRA, your best tool for tax-free growth. Invest in a 401k if your job offers one, especially if there's a company match. And when you're ready, put money into a broad-based index fund like VTSX or an S&P 500 ETF. That's long-term investing at its finest. You don't need to time the market. You just need time in the market. Here's why. $1 invested at age 20 can grow to $21 by age 65 at a 7% return. Wait until 30, and that same dollar becomes only $10. Invest at 40, and it's barely $5. The earlier you start, the faster compound interest turns tiny amounts into real wealth. Even $10 a week builds the habit. And once investing becomes a habit, wealth becomes inevitable. Step 4. Create multiple streams of income. Here's where your wealth accelerates. You need multiple income streams, because one source of income is too close to none. The IRS's own research shows high-income earners usually have at least 3 streams of income. So let's break them down. Earned income, your main job, salary, or sales career. If you can switch from hourly pay to results-based income, your earning potential skyrockets. Dividend income. Invest in dividend-paying stocks or ETFs. Companies like Apple or AT&T pay you just for owning their shares. Capital gains. That's the profit when you sell an investment for more than you paid. Hold for over a year, and you pay lower long-term taxes. Interest income, high-yield savings accounts or CDs that pay you just to hold money. Rental income. Real estate can create cash flow and long-term appreciation. Side hustle income. A small business or online venture that grows independent of your job. When you combine these, you diversify your risk and multiply your rewards. That's how entrepreneurship and smart investing work together to create lasting wealth, building momentum. Step 5. Eliminate lifestyle inflation. Every time you make more money, keep your expenses the same. That's it. That's the rule that separates people who build wealth from those who just build bigger bills. If you make $40K and save $5K, but then make $90K and still save only $5K, you haven't progressed. You've just upgraded your spending. Fight the urge to inflate your lifestyle. Every raise is an opportunity to increase your investments, not your expenses. Keep living like you're broke, and soon you won't be. Step 6. Repeat and reinforce. This process works, but only if you do it consistently. The people who reach financial independence aren't smarter. They're just more consistent. They automate their savings, reinvest dividends, and stay patient through the ups and downs. Financial habits compound just like money does. Every time you make a smart decision, saving, investing, earning, you're stacking bricks that build your future financial freedom. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. One disciplined step at a time. The 500K math breakdown. Let's do the math. Say you earn $31,000 a year. You cut expenses, live below your means, and save $950 a month through your job and a side hustle. You invest that money into index funds or your Roth IRA, averaging an 8% annual return. Result? You hit $500,000 in just about 13 years. Add a few job switches, each boosting your salary by 15%, and you reach your goal even faster. That's the power of compound growth, smart career moves, and disciplined money management. This isn't fantasy, it's math and discipline. If you're broke right now, good. That means your upside is unlimited. Because once you understand how personal finance, investing, and financial discipline actually work, you'll never see money the same way again. The formula is simple. Control what you can. Save aggressively. Invest early. Create multiple streams of income. Eliminate lifestyle inflation. Do that for 10 years, and you won't just hit 500K. You'll have the foundation for lifelong financial freedom. Your future self is counting on you to start today. So, if this video helped shift your mindset, hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe for more practical money strategies, and check out my next video. 5 ways to save $500 fast without struggling. Because the path to wealth doesn't start with a lucky break. It starts with the next smart move you make today.